Video today explaining why I think Ohio State will not make the college football playoffs. Now, obviously, if Alabama loses, it'll be the same thing as last year, where Ohio State will get screwed. They'll put in two SEC teams and Oklahoma won't make it because Georgia will stay in. I think what would happen is Clemson would go to number 1. I think that Notre Dame would be 2, 3, and Alabama 4, and the Big 10 and Big 12 would get screwed. It would be the second year that Ohio State, Big 10 champions, last year it was a 2-loss. This year it would be 1 loss if they do beat Northwestern. It would be the second straight year that I think they would get scammed, because Alabama is Alabama, and they're such a great regular season team, but they don't win their championship, the SEC championship, then they're definitely, well, not definitely, but they'll most likely stay in. To me, that's what I think will happen. I think Alabama loses, Ohio State and Oklahoma are out. I think that Ohio State and Oklahoma should both be in over the runner-up of the SEC. One of those two teams, depending on these scenarios. If Oklahoma beats Texas and it's by a touchdown or 2 touchdowns, and when I'm giving you guys these examples, it'll be Alabama wins, so we don't have the Alabama-Georgia controversy. So it'll stay 1 Alabama, 2 Clemson, 3 Notre Dame in the fight for the 4 spot. I think that if Oklahoma can beat Texas by 2 touchdowns, or maybe 10 points, maybe a touchdown and a field goal, maybe just a touchdown, I think they'll be in. If Ohio State doesn't come out and do what they did their first national championship year, the first year of the college football playoffs, what they did against Wisconsin to get in over TCU, come out, beat Wisconsin 56-0. If they can't do that against Northwestern, dominate Northwestern all game, show that they fix their defense, show that they can run the ball, which they have been efficiently over the past couple of weeks. If they can't do that, come out and do that, then there's no way. If Ohio State beats Northwestern by 2 TDs and Oklahoma beats Texas by 2 TDs, then yeah, I think Oklahoma will be in, and I don't see Oklahoma losing to Texas. And I'm an Ohio State fan, but I'm trying to stay as fair as possible. It pains me to say that I would say that I know Ohio State will win the Big 10, but do I really? No, I don't. Are they favored? Yeah, definitely. It's Northwestern. I think they're ranked number 22 versus number 6. Northwestern doesn't have a bad team, but Northwestern shouldn't be out there competing with the athletes Ohio State has. Ohio State, to me, has the best quarterback in the country with Dwayne Haskins. People argue that Tua Tagovailoa and Kyler Murray are both better. Maybe some even say Will Grier from West Virginia. I don't think so. Maybe if one person's better, it's Tua. But, so, my bad, guys. Had to handle some things. But, yeah. If Ohio State can't come out and dominate Northwestern like they did Wisconsin that year, I don't see any possible way they make it in over a one-loss Oklahoma team that, you know, avenged their loss to Texas. You know, Ohio State has the best win at home. At home against at the time number 4 ranked Michigan. You know, Ohio State played spoiler, kind of, you know, ruined their playoff hopes. No way Michigan makes it in. It's between 5 teams now. Really, if, you know, everything plays out, I don't think Georgia should beat Alabama, but it's a possibility, but I don't think they should. So yeah, we're taking Georgia out of the picture. If Ohio State, you know, dominates, comes out, wins by 42 points, Oklahoma struggles, they give up 50 points and get 57, 56, you know, who knows, then I see Ohio State going in. Georgia, or Texas, should be able to put up some points on Oklahoma's defense. They are last in college football. They're number 125th. They're the 125th ranked defense. Now, that is dead last in college football. And they're competing for a playoff spot. That's just how good their offense is, with one loss to Texas. So, yeah. Ohio State fans out there, if you're like me, you have hope. But I'm not convinced that the committee would put Ohio State in with their loss at Purdue over an Oklahoma team, you know. I just don't see them doing that. I'm just gonna finish out this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy. Oh. So yeah, mainly this video is made for you, Nick, explaining why I don't think Ohio State will win. Ohio State's defense is like 63rd. Offense is second behind Oklahoma. So yeah, it comes down to the bowl games. If Ohio State comes out, dominates, sure, they'll be in. I don't see Ohio State coming out and winning by 60 points, 50 points. I know they're capable of it. I don't think they can, though. I don't think they can do it. So, yeah. Really, it's... Does the committee see Ohio State's defense and say, well, we think that this defense could hold Alabama to less points, which they could. I think Ohio State definitely is a more dominant defensive team, even without Nick Bosa, their best player. Well, at the time, their best player. I don't see them really beating in Alabama, I guess, but I can see them putting up a good offensive fight with Alabama. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.